I feel like this is a very reliable car. Hey guys, I'm Nate. Welcome back to the channel. Alright, so today we got to talk about Hellcat reliability. So I bring this up because I stumbled across this article just recently about which years of the Hellcats are most reliable and which year, not necessarily Hellcats, but Challengers in general, and which year of the Challenger was the least reliable. I've talked about the overall reliability of this car. I've had a 2009, a 2011 Challenger SRTs, both of them, and then this Hellcat. Wow, that is an Urus, you're right. I mean, granted, I didn't get really high mileage on those cars, but they were, for the most part, pretty reliable. Never really had major issues with them. The Hellcat is probably the first car that I am now starting to have a major issue with, and that's a known issue, the supercharger on the early years. But beyond that, I think the only issue I've had on any of them, again, has been with this car was a wheel speed sensor. But outside of that, these cars have been pretty solid. No major engine issues, and part of that I think is because this platform has been around for so long. So the platform itself goes to the early 2000s, even before the Challenger came out on the Charger. And it's was the same 6.1 liter engine for all of that time. And then the new release in the 2011 year was the 6.4 liter, right? That came out with the IE 392 back then. And then that became now the Scat Pack, the same 6.4 liter. So 6.4 liter engine in this car has also been around for over 10 years. And then the Hellcat, brand new engine again, that came out in 2015, right? This is one of the first cars. So the whole supercharger, the whole engine, all of that stuff, well, those were new, and those were some of the kinks that came out. But overall, the chassis itself, I feel, has been pretty good. It's a relatively, I mean, it's a fast car in a somewhat affordable package compared to what's out there for that same level of power and performance. So it's nice, and it's big, ton of space in it. The manual transmission, obviously we're going to have to replace the clutch at some point in this car, and that'll be some type of repair. But other than that, yeah, I mean, again, like I said, it's been pretty reliable vehicle. And I know the parts will be relatively easy, or they'll be relatively inexpensive compared to like fixing something on like a German car, for example. So the article says the most reliable years for the Challengers: 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and 2021. And the least reliable year being 2012. Let's talk about the 2017 through 2021 though. So I thought that was interesting because 2017 is also the year that has the least problems for the supercharger on the Hellcat. So if you are looking to buy a used Hellcat, 2017 and up is going to be your best bet to find one that doesn't have a supercharger issue. Or if you find a high mileage one, you can probably find one that has had the supercharger already replaced. So 2017 and up is the golden years. And it makes sense also that you start getting to the later years of the trim. So next year will be the last year of the Hellcat. They've kind of worked out all of the kinks in this car. So it definitely does make sense that these are the years that they would think are the most reliable, I guess. 2012, I'm not really sure why that's the least reliable year, because the 6.4 liter engine came out before 2012. It was a 2011 release was the 6.4 liter engine, so I'm not really sure what's up. But nonetheless, that is what they say they've compiled from data, and I'll put a link to the article down in the description so you can check it out for yourself. But overall, I feel like this is a very reliable car. So overall, if you are thinking about buying a Challenger or a Hellcat and you're worried about reliability, I really don't think it's that big of a deal. If you buy an earlier year, make sure the supercharger's been taken care of, or it's something that you can afford to take care of. But other than that, there's not really a ton of stuff that goes wrong in these cars. So I say, you know, get it, enjoy it, drive it, have fun. But these cars, ton of fun to have, a lot of power on tap, a lot of space, great family car. It's just a really good car all around. And it's a nice car to look at. I mean, look, got this 392 in the front of us that we're following. It is just a really nice car. I mean, it looks like it's got wider tires, aftermarket spoiler on the back, but it is a good looking car. Well, there's about to be a torrential downpour here. As long as you got the right tires, check out my video on that. It should be okay driving a car like this and with 700 horsepower, even if it's raining kind of nuts out there. Like it tends to rain down here in Florida. It seriously seems like there's someone that's just throwing buckets of water down here in Florida when it rains. It's all good. Got the good tires on the car. Nice hard rain like this usually gets the car a nice wash with the ceramic coating I have on it. So yeah, what do you guys think? You guys that have Challengers, do you agree with the assessment of these years? 2017, 18, 19, 20, and 21 being the most reliable. I feel like 20 and 21 are kind of new for us to have seen some major issues, but later in the cycle still, and 12 being the worst year. What do you guys think? Love to hear from you guys. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Check out these next ones, and I'll see you there. Thanks. Bye.